Nobody who was inside Miami Stadium on Friday night, or watching from anywhere in the world, will forget what they witnessed in a hurry. Argentina, the reigning world champions, needed every single one of 120 minutes to get past Cape Verde, a nation ranked 67th in the world and playing in their first ever World Cup. The final score read 3-2 after extra time, but those numbers don't come close to capturing just how close this small Atlantic island archipelago came to producing what would have been the greatest upset in the history of the tournament. Cape Verde had already shown in the group stage that they were not here to make up the numbers, drawing against Spain, Uruguay, and Saudi Arabia in 3 matches that announced their presence to the world. But facing the defending champions, the side built around Lionel Messi and blessed with the deepest talent pool in South American football, was supposed to be a completely different challenge. As it turned out, it was just not quite in the direction most people expected. Argentina broke the deadlock in the 29th minute with a goal that only Messi can score. Lisandro Martinez spotted the run and lofted a perfectly weighted ball over the Cape Verde defensive line, and Messi brought it down with the outside of his right boot, lifted it over the advancing goalkeeper Vozinha, and watched it drop into the net with the kind of unhurried confidence that comes from 2 decades of doing this on the biggest stages imaginable. It was his 7th goal of this World Cup and his 20th in World Cup history overall, extending his own all-time men's record into territory no other player has ever reached. Cape Verde refused to crumble. They pushed forward in the second half and found their reward in the 59th minute through a goal that the whole stadium could feel building. Captain Ryan Mendes nutmegged an Argentine defender down the right wing and slipped a pass into the penalty area, where Deroy Duarte took a composed touch and drilled the ball through Lisandro Martinez's legs and past Emiliano Martinez. The equalizer brought the Cape Verde substitutes sprinting from the bench, and an entire nation watching from thousands of miles away leapt to its feet. The score was 1-1, and suddenly the unthinkable was alive. Messi had a chance to restore Argentina's lead moments later, but Vozinha, who was exceptional all night and finished with 8 saves, stood up bravely to deny him. Argentina kept pushing but found no way through, and the match moved into extra time with the biggest upset in World Cup history just 30 more minutes away from completion. Lisandro Martinez appeared to have finally ended Cape Verde's resistance in the 92nd minute, heading home to make it 2-1, but Cape Verde found one more extraordinary moment deep into extra time. In the 103rd minute, substitute Sidney Lopez Cabral curled a stunning effort from the edge of the area into the top corner to level at 2-2, silencing the vast majority of 64,478 fans inside Miami Stadium and sending Cape Verde fans worldwide into delirium. It was an all-time great World Cup goal, and for a few moments it genuinely felt like history was about to be made. It wasn't, but only barely. In the 111th minute, Messi swung a corner into the box and Christian Romero's header deflected off Cape Verde defender Dani Borges and into the net. An own goal, cruel in its randomness, ended one of the most extraordinary underdog stories this tournament has produced, and Argentina held on to claim a 3-2 victory that felt nothing like the comfortable knockout stage win a defending champion is supposed to have. Argentina go through to face Egypt in the round of 16 in Atlanta, while Cape Verde go home with their heads held as high as any team that has left this tournament. They came, they competed, they equalized twice against the world champions, and they nearly did the impossible. In a World Cup full of memorable stories, this one belongs to both sides equally. Subscribe and stay with us for full coverage of the round of 16.